Senior All-American Claire Wilson. Senior Kara Ricketts. Junior Maddie Littlefield. Junior All-American Tinsley Fisher. Junior All-American Brooke Kimmick. Junior Sophie Hebert. And Junior Jessica Lively. Mascots are Senior Kyra Tatum as Buffy the Bobcat and Junior Felicia Chavez as Becky the Bobcat. And sophomore Quincy Peart as Biff the Bobcat. The flag runners for this evening are Elaine Lachaussee, Kyle Orchard, Eric Smith, Caleb Doris, Juan Escamilla, Jacob Trelica, Blake Crittenden, and Christian Vogler. Cheerleaders are coached by Jackie Harnell and Ashley Crone. And here are the varsity cheerleaders for the Cy Woods Wildcats. Senior All-American Captain Rebecca Atro. Senior Co-Captain Sydney Hilton. Senior All-American Co-Captain Jordan Schaefer. Junior Cammie Beardmore. Junior Lily Belcher. Junior Stephanie Castillo. Junior All-American Callie Fontana. Junior Caroline Haston. Junior Caitlin Hebert. Senior All-American Hannah Barton. Senior All-American Reagan Edwards. Senior Mallie Rankin. Senior Kylie Day. Junior J.C. Jones. Junior Megan Malinowski. Junior Cameron Ned. Junior Nadia Rocky. Sophomore All-American Mayde Smith. Junior Arnisha Turner. Junior Kiana Johnson. Two-time All-American Senior Mascot Casey Kirk is Chloe. Senior Mascot Taylor Grissett is Chester. Spirit Girl of the Week is Caitlin Hebert. And Cheerleader of the Week is Cameron Ned. And now introducing the Wild Things. Amy Ruby, Darian Taylor, Oakley Arby, Rebecca Jones, Allison Gibson, Matt Faga, Brooke Riebenscheid, Lexi Anderson, David Alvarez, and Mitchell Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? We ask that you take a moment to consider in your own way the safety of the players and other participants in this contest, the sportsmanship that will be displayed during this game, and everyone's safe return home. You might also think about our armed forces, both at home and abroad, as well as our national, state, and local leaders. Please join us in this moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of the school songs. First, the school song from Cy Fair High School, followed by the school song from Cy Woods High School. Thank you. You may be seated. Here come the side with Wildcats. Side big Bobcats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please stand for the presentation of the colors. The Sidewoods Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard is presenting the colors for this evening's game. Color Guard members are United States Flag Cadet Christian Sines, Texas Flag Cadet Bailey Rosas, Right Guard Cadet John Stovall, Left Guard Cadet Blake Wilson. Instructors are Major Wanda Ewing and Senior Master Sergeant Steve Reinhardt. Our national anthem will be performed by the Sidewoods Crimson Chorale. Thank you. You may be seated. We now direct your attention to midfield for the pregame coin toss. The captains for the Cy-Fair Bobcats are Braden Mann, Spencer Wright, Chris Perez, and Brock Wright. Honorary captain is Jace Noble. Captains for the Sidewoods Wildcats are Jared Taylor, R.J. Harmon, and Austin Graves. Sidewoods will receive the opening kickoff.
Hello from the Berry Center in Cypress. Alongside Taylor Maddox, I'm Jeremy Brandt. I'm happy to have you with us on this Thursday night as the Sidewoods Wildcats get set to take on the Cy-Fair Bobcats. Captains just out on the field going over the ground rules, also the coin toss. The captains for the Bobcats tonight, Braden Mann, joined out there by Spencer Wright and Chris Perez. For Cy-Woods, Jared Taylor, R.J. Harmon, and Austin Greaves. Cy-Woods comes in with a record of 3-4. They're 3-3 in District 17 5A. Cy-Fair 5-2, 5-1 in district play. For Cy-Woods, Taylor probably battling for an opportunity to get into the playoffs. They lose this one, it's going to be daunting the rest of the way out.
Yeah, Jeremy, it's great to be alongside you tonight at tonight's game between Cy-Woods and Cy-Fair. Looking at the rest of the schedule, we have Cy-Fair at 5-1 and Cy-Woods at 3-3, and like you said, they are battling for that last spot here in this district. Out of Cy-Woods tonight, I really expect to see a balanced attack out there on the field, and from Cy-Fair, a good, strong running attack.
It's a windy day, wind blowing about 15 miles per hour. It's blowing right to left, and that's the direction that the Bobcats will be kicking, and their four-star recruit kicker, Braden Mann, will kick it away. He's off to Texas A&M after this season, puts toe into leather, a line drive kick, and it's out of the end zone, showing off the big leg. And Cy-Woods will have the football at their own 25-yard line. Let's set up the offense for Cy-Woods. Their quarterback, Bryson Powers, the junior, joining the backfield, C.J. Jones, R.J. Harmon. The receivers, Trey Hart, Jared Taylor, Jordan Johnson. And the offensive line from left to right, Skylar Scholes, Mario Trevino, Jonathan Lavin, Josh Predmore, and Ryan Kinney. The Cy-Fair defense shapes up like this. A 4-4 defense. The four down linemen, Kyle Allison, Greg Litton, Hunter Adams, and Chris Perez. Their linebackers, Spencer Wright, Zach Nelson, Jace Bobo, Dylan Higgins, and in the secondary, Eric Hallett, Michael Castello, and Kyle Cervenka. It's a shotgun set for Bryson Powers. He has two receivers each way and a back to his right shoulder. That's C.J. Jones, the junior. Taking the snap, handing it off Jones. Jones looked to go left and bounced it back up the middle. Lost a yard back to the 24 as the Cy-Fair defense gets into the backfield, drops him for a loss.
Kyle Allison, number 30, on the tackle.
Second down and 11 as Cy-Woods not a team that huddles. They get up to the line and they look over towards the sideline. Their sideline, the nearest sideline. Cy-Fair's on the opposite sideline on the far side of the field. Cy-Woods wearing their home uniforms, maroon on maroon, the gold helmet. Cy-Fair with the white tops and the maroon bottoms. Bryson Powers fakes the handoff, throws it over to the near side where it's caught by Marentez. Marentez is hit from behind across the 35 to the 36. That's a pickup of a dozen, and it's good enough to move the chains to the first down of the night. Quick pass pass on the near side, the stop pattern to Berentez. And they'll go quick. Powers will trip to the left side. Handoff. It goes to Jones. Jones counters it back to the left side, running backwards to get away from him, and he does. 35-40 has the sideline across midfield. It tiptoes out of bounds. Where will they mark it? It's at the 47-yard line of Cy Fair, and a pickup of 17 yards and another Wildcat first down.
Yeah, with that up-tempo offense, Cy Fair struggling to line up properly and lost contain there on the left side.
Quickly, Powers, handoff. It's Jones again. Counter right up the middle across the 45. He's popped and dropped right near the 40-yard line, delivering the blow of Cervenka from that safety spot, but it's a pickup of 8 yards to the 39.
Game brings up second down and short.
Second down and 2, productive drive so far into Cy-Fair territory. And Cy-Fair, a team that does not like to play from behind. They're a ball control offense, like to eat the clock, and that's more suited with the lead. Powers adjusting at the line, looking over to the sideline. The play clock under 10 seconds as he tells the line the new play. 2 receivers to each side, the shotgun with Jones to the left shoulder. Play clock, did he get it off? He didn't. Flags fly, but they're going to give him the timeout first. A timeout, Cy Woods, their first charge timeout. They won't step away as well. 10-19 left to play in the first quarter. Wildcats driving. They're inside fair territory. No score with 10-19 to play in the first on Texan Live.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
10-19 to play in the first quarter. Alongside Taylor Maddox, I'm Jeremy Branham. Tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tomorrow night from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chin, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they take you around the city with all the week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive from 11 to midnight tomorrow on Fox Sports Southwest. Powers takes the snap, play action, throws over the near side, caught by Berentez across the 30 and to about the 28-yard line before he's tripped up on the near side. Bringing him down was Zach Nelson, the junior linebacker, to pick up of 11. Lose the chains, first down and 10 at the Bobcat 28. Ball on the near side, handoff, Jones up the middle, not much room to run. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. A bunch of Bobcats in the tackle, 6 in all. It looked like leading the surge was Zach Nelson again. Loses a yard back to the 29. Wildcats looking over on the near sideline, getting the instructions. They move it left to right, quarter number 1. Beautiful Berry Center in Cypress. Trips to the far side. Powers takes the snap again. The play action, throws it over. Caught at the 25 by Berentez again. And then he stopped there. Not much room to run after the catch, because he was able to reel it in. Cervenka there, Spencer Wright, both in on the play for the Bobcats after the gain of 4 on the pitch and catch. Third down and 7. The Bobcat 25. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each way. Ball on the far hash. Fake the handoff to Jones with a sweep. Throw over the middle. It's caught at the 10-5 and into the end zone goes Jordan Johnson. Johnson on the slant, makes the catch and takes it to the rest of the way. And on a third down and 7, it's Bryson Powers connecting with Jordan Johnson on a 25-yard touchdown strike to put the Wildcats in front first. On to attempt the extra point, Luis Reyes. The holder will be Bryson Powers. Good snap, good hold. The kick is on its way, and it is through. So the Wildcats, 3 minutes and change into this one, go 75 yards down the field and take the early lead. 7-0, 8:50 to play in the first quarter on Texan Live.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Welcome back to the Berry Center in Cypress with Taylor Maddox. I'm Jeremy Branham. 8 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock as Cy Woods goes down the field. And the drive capped off on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Bryson Powers to Jordan Johnson on a 3rd down and 7. Pretty impressive drive to start this one out, Taylor.
Right, and with that, the only thing I thought that stopped Cy Woods on that drive was their own timeout when they failed to get in a play. Once they ran 1 or 2 plays out of that timeout, they really got back rolling, which made it an easy score.
To jump ahead of this Bobcat team that likes to be in front and control the football, that's a huge advantage for the Wildcats. As Luis Reyes puts this one in the air, and it's fielded at the goal line far side, across the 10 to the 15-20, off the right side of the 25-30, cuts back inside, and is tackled down around the 39-yard line. A big return by the Bobcats, Sam Cole, the junior.
It was a good return there. All the blockers were in place. Made a nice wave that the Sam Cole could run through and put the Bobcats in great starting field position.
The Bobcats, you're right, they have the good field position at their own 39-yard line. They'll have it on the far hash. Taylor Gray's the quarterback. Backfield, Blake Facher, the running back. Bryce Wigham is the fullback. We'll give you the rest of the starters in just a second. And already a penalty on the Bobcats. They broke the huddle with 12, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. Sam Cole, Stormy Sailor, the 2 receivers, and the offensive line. Austin DeCoulis, Harold Hudson, David Phillips, Jose Aldana, Chris Kirby, and the tight end, Brock Wright. And we were talking about this before the game, and they have some size on that line. You have Austin DeCoulis, the left tackle, who's getting offers from everybody in the country, and then Brock Wright, the tight end, who's off to Notre Dame, committed. He's only a junior.
Right, and with Cy-Fair's strong running game, I expect a lot to be right there behind their left tackle, Austin DeCoulis.
They'll come out in the shotgun with Taylor Gray. He's got a back to his left shoulder, takes the snap, hands it off to his back, Facher, and Facher takes it to the 34-yard line before being tripped up. That's no gain on the play.
Right, just as we suspected, they run a little counter right there to the left, but Cy Woods is right there to stop them.
This season, Cy-Fair's averaging about 25 points of offense, about 325 yards of total offense per game. 250 of those come on the ground. They only throw for about 75 yards per game. So running is a big key to their offense. They'll be in the gun again with Gray. Gray fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. Throws over the middle field, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Brandon DePrado. He's off the left side, and he gets popped by the quarterback, Taylor Gray. But DePrado, as he comes off the field, has the last laugh as he picks him off, and it gives Cy Woods the football at the 30-yard line of the Bobcats.
That was a great play right there by DePrado over the middle of the field. He read the quarterback's eyes the entire time, and he took him right to where the pass was going. Good play by Cy Woods' defense to set their team up now on the 30-yard line going in.
Good field position they had off the return. It just didn't seem like they were ever really in rhythm. And I know it's early in the game, hard to find the rhythm early, but whenever you get a penalty right before your first offensive play because you break the huddle with 12, something's not really going right. So here's Cy Woods already in front, 7-0, less than 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bryson Powers in the shotgun. He fakes the handoff, keeps it himself on the read option, takes it outside of the numbers, past the 30, past the 25, and you have a late flag that comes in behind the play, as Powers was forced out of bounds by Spencer Wright on the far sideline. They mark him out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's currently a pickup of 6, but we have to check the flag.
Yeah, and before the flag and see who it's on, we've already had 2 runs right there to the left side that have broke contain for Cy Woods and picked up good yardage.
Hard to pick up the ref mic. I thought he said holding, but then he said 15-yard penalty, so it must be something more drastic than that. It's from the spot of the foul. Maybe it was a clip, hand to the face, something like that. I do know that the left tackler, Skylar Scholes, was pulled off the field after the play, and Chris Salines, the junior left tackle, took his spot.
You know, we say Cy-Fair lost contain on that play, but that might have been a big reason is why they made that run.
They've been sprung feet with that penalty. Second down and 19. Play action. Powers going deep. Has a man caught at the 10, 5, and into the end zone. And Jordan Johnson, lightning has struck twice. This time from 39 yards out. And it's the second time Bryson Powers finds Jordan Johnson for a touchdown. And we're less than 4.5 minutes into this one.
Right, and on coverage there is number 4, Michael Castillo. And I think they have found something with that hookup right there, working on Castillo with him playing very soft defense.
Turnover points, the short field set it up. And now Luis Reyes is on to attempt the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Boy, Cy Fair comes in with a 5-1 record in district play. Cy Woods 3-3. Right now, the shoes have been reversed because it's 14-0. Wildcats lead the Bobcats. 7:35 left to play in the first quarter on Texan Live.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
7:35 to play in the first quarter. Jeremy Branham, Taylor Maddox on hand for the Berry Center, where Cy Woods has the early advantage, 14-0. Their second touchdown drive, taking just 2 plays, 30 yards covered, 23 seconds off the clock. 39-yard touchdown pass from Bryson Powers to Jordan Johnson. Second time those two would have connected. Reyes will get set to kick this one away. First time he kicked it off, he kicked it right around the goal line before Sam Cole caught it. This time it's going to go out of the end zone. It's 8 yards deep, ricochets out. Cy Fair will start their second drive at their own 25-yard line. Ball control offense, Taylor. It's not too late to get out of what you do. Down 14, it certainly has to be on your mind.
Yeah, no, we aren't even 5 minutes into this game yet, and Cy Fair is a power running team. There is no reason to shy away from that now and change your offense.
This time they're going to go into the I formation instead of the shotgun they were in last time. As Taylor Gray is under center, they move the fullback in motion. The pitch goes over to the near side. It's Facher. Facher has room across the 30, past the 35, and is brought down to the 38-yard line. That was actually Bryce Wiggleman with the carry, taking it to the 38 to pick up a 13 yards. That's the Bobcat offense we all know and love.
I think that is, with that power I offense, I think that's what they've been doing good on this year, and that's what they've been doing good for years, running behind their big offensive linemen.
First down of the game for the Bobcats. They'll have it in I formation near side at the 38. Gray under center. A couple of hard counts. Now they'll move the fullback in motion again. They hand it off to him. It's Facher up the middle, across the 40, cuts back outside, makes a man miss at the 45, still on his feet as he drags tacklers down past midfield into Cy Woods territory and tripped up at the 46-yard line of the Wildcats. It's a pickup of 16 yards.
Good, strong run up the middle right there by number 32, Blake Facher.
Under 7 minutes and counting in the first quarter. Cy Woods leading Cy Fair 14-0. First time the Bobcats have tasted Cy Woods territory. I formation again for Gray. Gray takes the snap, turn, handoff Wiggum. Wiggum leaps over a scrum past the 45. And is tripped up at the 43-yard line. It's a modest gain of 3 on the first down play.
Every play we saw in that first drive, like we said before, was out of the shotgun. This play, or this drive, is all out of the I formation with strong power runs inside. Reminds me of the old Cy Fair offenses that we've come to know.
Second down and 7. It's at the Cy Woods 43. Now they'll go back into the shotgun with Wiggum to the right shoulder of Gray. Motion man from right to left is the fullback Facher. They fake the handoff. Gray's going to keep it himself as he runs right. He runs into a pile of Wildcats. Austin Graves diving in late to deliver the last blow on Gray. It It's a gain of 2 to the 41.
I don't really want to call the shotgun spread offense a flavor of the day, but with this power I they've been running on this drive so far, they've been picking up yardage, and they go back to that shotgun, and Cy Woods is right there to stop them again. I don't want to say it's a gimmick offense, but they've been having success with that power I.
3rd down and 5 at the Wildcat 41. Shotgun formation. They throw the slant, thrown behind the receiver, and flags will fly. The coverage man was Jared Taylor on the far side of the field, as Stormy Sailor was the intended receiver. Wasn't the greatest to passes, but getting the benefit of the doubt on the official's call. It looks like this one's going to go against Cy Woods. Interference. Jared Taylor. A spot foul since it occurred within 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. It takes the football to the Wildcat 33.
Yeah, and on that penalty, you wonder sometimes you want good tight coverage on good passes, but sometimes you get a little too tight.
1st down and 10. Bobcats, just their 2nd drive, by far their best drive. First one ended in an interception on just their 3rd play. Offset I for Gregg. Pitches it out to the right side to Wiggum. Wiggum cuts back inside, leaps over a man, and then he's tripped up right around the line of scrimmage. That one just doesn't have much room to roam. Brandon DePrado, who had the interception on the 1st drive by the Bobcats, there to bring down Wiggum after no gain on the play.
You never really want to compare people, but especially at the high school level, but Wiggum has now leapt over 3 defenders. Reminds me of shades of Sam McGuffey when he was running the ball here.
Same color, same team. Here's Gray in the shotgun. Feature to the left shoulder. Counter to Feature. Feature running right. Breaks one tackle, won't break another. As he's hit and dropped in the backfield, nowhere to run. Brandon DePrado getting in and bringing him down for a huge loss. Back to the 37. That's a 4-yard loss on the 2nd down play.
That was a good play right there by the left side of the defensive line for Cy Woods. Was not fooled by the counter to the right side.
3rd down and a mile, 14 to be exact. At the Cy Woods 37, they need the 23 to keep the drive alive, although it might be 4-down territory. Gray's in the shotgun with a back to each shoulder. Takes the snap, looking to throw. They set up the screen. It's caught by Wright. Wright's hit and dropped immediately after the catch. He loses yardage back to the 40, a loss of 3. And creeping in to make the tackle was Neil Chambers, the junior linebacker.
On that play, Neil Chambers was about the only guy for Cy Woods that recognized a screen might be a possibility. If he didn't make that tackle, I think Brock Wright is still running.
Cy Fair, after losing 7 yards in the last 2 plays, will have to punt this football away. They used over 4 minutes of the clock here in the 1st quarter. Man the punter. It's a high spiraling kick. C.J. Jones is back deep, and this one's going to find its way into the end zone. So a touchback, 40-yard punt, but only a 20-yard net. Cy Woods will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with 3:05 left to play in our opening quarter. Texan Live is your new home for Houston high school sports. We have you covered tomorrow night with 4 games from around the area. In our 6A game of the week, Atascocita takes on rival Kingwood. The 5A game of the week features New Caney and Crosby. Morton Ranch faces Tompkins, and Kingwood Park meets up with Porter. Texan Live, your new home for Houston high school sports. Here's Powers faking the handoff, and he's dropped. The play action didn't work this time as he's sacked in the backfield. Well, those jerseys get bunched up. It's tough to see who it is, but that was Kyle Allison getting into the backfield and bringing Powers down for the loss of 5. 2nd and 15 from the 15. Hand off to Jones. Counter, breaks it up the middle of the 25-30. Tackled from behind past the 40 and near the 45-yard line. It was Cervenka with potentially a touchdown saving tackle to the 46-yard line, 31-yard gain. They go quick, again into Jones, sweeping to the near side, into Cy-Fair territory across the 50-45, and then across the 40-yard line to the 39. A pickup of 15 yards as they're going at a high pace now. Powers again in the gun, again quick. Handoff Jones. Jones right up the middle, across the 35-30, 25-20. Cuts outside of the 15, makes a man miss. He's tripped up from behind at the 10. Inside the 10-yard line to the 6. 33 yards, and again, they want to go as fast as possible. They hustle to the line. Powers in the gun. C.J. Jones to the right shoulder. Now they slow it down, look over to the near sideline, trips to the right side on the 1st and goal. Handoff, Jones sweeping left, gets extended outside. Stiff arm as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He was trying to stiff arm Esteban Salinas, but Salinas was able to bring him down, and there's a flag down. Mario Trevino called for the holding. And this drive that was going at breakneck speed, covering the whole field. He got backed up 10 yards with a holding call.
I'll tell you what I feel for the Cy-Fair defense right now. It's hard for us to even catch our breath as we try to get you all the action, but it seems like the only thing that can slow down this Cy Woods offense is themselves at this point. It doesn't look like there's 11 guys out there for Cy-Fair.
Yeah, they've looked outstanding so far, and they've only played about 10 minutes. A team that went through a bit of a skid a few weeks ago. They finally ended that 3-game losing streak when they scored 70 points against Cy Lakes. Powers takes the snap, play action. Now he rolls left as he's flushed out of the pocket, gets the sideline, gets drilled, and a flag will fly. He was out of bounds when he got popped. And that's going to be a late hit. Looked like Salinas coming in, delivering the blow on Bryson Powers, who got it to the 11. It's a 5-yard gain, but now here's the penalty. Just a little bit late.
But Cy Woods there, a chance to slow down. Looks like they ran that same scoring play they ran on their first drive that connected Powers to Johnson with a little delayed handoff and then a pass right up the middle, a little skinny post.
1st and goal at the 6. They'll hand it off to Jones. Jones looking for room, finds a hole on the left side, takes it that way, loses the ball, but he was down before it popped out the 1-yard line. Down at the 1, it's a pickup of 5. And has him 2nd and goal, knocking on the door.
Yeah, as you get down here close to the end zone, the field gets shorter, but it's a little bit easier for the spread offense to score.
Powers option right, looking for the end zone, trying to bulldoze his way in, and he creeps in. Bryson Power turned his back and was just trying to power his way through, and he's able to cross the plane of the goal line and is into the end zone. Cy Woods has their 3rd touchdown of the 1st quarter.
Yeah, as we mentioned, Cy Woods on been a bit of a skid lately, but they really look like they have found their sense of urgency and know that the playoffs are just around the corner and they don't want to be left at home.
Luis Reyes will attempt the extra point. Good snap. It's blocked. Blocked on the outside. Powers, the holder, will just jump on it. The extra point conversion is no good. So our score, Wildcats leading the Bobcats 20-0. Minute 20 left to play in the 1st quarter on Texan Live.
At Cavenders, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face. Working with my partner. 8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavenders, don't just wear it, live it.
Welcome back to the Berry Center in Cypress, 20-0. Cy Woods leading Cy-Fair. Boy, how impressive they looked as Bryson Powers, 1-yard touchdown run, capping off an 8-play, 80-yard drive, taking a minute 45 off the clock. Wildcats just look to be too much.
They do at this point, and they've really only ran a handful of plays, and they keep working. Cy-Fair is really going to have to buckle down here. As we said, they don't need to get away from their offense, but time is running out on them.
Luis Reyes will kick this one away, and again, this one's just going to go out of the end zone. And while there's still plenty of time. There's a minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. But Cy-Fair is a team that usually likes to have the ball about 2 possessions per quarter.
Right, yeah, so there are still 3 entire quarters left to play. But when your offense has not held the ball very long at all and your defense cannot stop this Cy Woods offense at all, you need to score and score quick to stop the bleeding.
Taylor Gray will be in the I formation for the Bobcats. They take this drive over at their own 25-yard line with a minute 20 left to play in the first quarter, trailing by 20. They pitch it out to the near side across the 25-yard line, lunging forward to the 28. Pick up of 3 yards on the first play of this possession. Bryce Wiggum for a gain of 3.
Wiggum carries on the play.
Right now it looks like the Bobcats just aren't ready to play. They're out there missing assignments, not blocking guys. Looks like they weren't ready to play till Friday or Saturday. Thursday came quick for them.
2nd down and 7 at the 28-yard line. Pistol formation now for Gray. Motion man to the near side, Sam Cole. Faking the handoff, Gray will roll out to the near side, looking to throw down. He'll tuck it and run. Gets to the 30 and is forced out of bounds at the 33-yard line. He was shoved out of bounds from behind by Jamie Infonino.
I think on that rollout they were looking to get the ball to their tight end, Brock Wright, but he was covered up pretty good downfield. The quarterback made a good decision just to keep the ball.
Gain of 6 to the 34. Setting up a 3rd down and 1. 36 seconds left to play in the first, clock freezing. Gray took it out of bounds. Offset I formation, ball on the near side. There's a receiver to each side. Gray under center. They're going to motion right from left to right. 4 seconds on the play clock. Down to 2. They get it off. Pitch to the right side to Wiggum. Wiggum cuts it back inside. He's hit. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage, short of the first down. And leading the charge was Miles Wilson, coming from that safety spot. No gain on the play. 4th down and 1.
Yeah, this Cy Woods defense is flying to the ball right now. Cy-Fair just has no shot to get anything going on offense right now.
Cy-Fair elects to take a timeout with 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter and the clock winding down. Now you're scratching your head wondering why. Well, the wind is blowing. They have it at their back and they want to punt with the wind. So we'll take a break, come back with that punt with the wind. 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wildcats lead the Bobcats 20-0 on Texan Live. Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com. There's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com. Back in the Berry Center, Taylor Maddox, I'm Jeremy Brandon. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cy-Fair using their first time out of the first half to keep the wind at their back. The punter, Brayden Mann, who gets set to boom this one away. Snap's a good one. The punt is high, spiraling. Great hang time as Jared Taylor gets under it and catches it at his own 18-yard line. Runs over the near sideline. Not much room to run. He's able to get to the 25-yard line before being forced out of bounds by Kyle Cervenka.
You mentioned take that timeout at the end of the first quarter. Kick with the wind turned out to be pretty good, almost right around a 50-yard kick. You wonder how much shorter it would have been had they elected to let the clock run out and kick back the other direction.
48 yards to be exact with an 8-yard return. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Through one from the Berry Center in Cypress. Cy Woods making their presence known in 17-5A as they lead Cy-Fair 20-0. Back with the second quarter after these messages on Texan Live.
Hey fans, this is Marvin Driver with Texan Drive Team. Need a car, sedan, truck, van, SUV? Come to the dealership where we treat you better.
I'm Brian Bohannon with the Texan Drive Team. If you want to get your preferred pricing, make sure you come see us.
This is Tom Huberty at TexanDrive.com. Please come see me for all your vehicle needs. I can sell GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, any pre-owned vehicle of your choice.
And I'm Nate Shaw. Make sure when you come in, ask for your Texan Drive Team. Best deals, best prices every day. TexanDrive.com, we treat you.
Back at the Berry Center, 20-0. Cy Woods in front of Cy Fair. Bryson Powers to Jordan Johnson for the first 2 touchdowns of the game. Bryson Powers with a 1-yard plunge. Later in the first quarter, that's where we stand, 20-0. Cy Woods in front. Here's Powers handing it off Jones. Jones up the middle, sheds one tackler, but can't get away from another as he's brought down near the 29-yard line. Jace Bobo, the sophomore, coming from that linebacker spot, keeping the game minimal for 3 yards.
Yeah, you hope Cy Fair's defensive coaches have seen enough plays out of Cy Woods now that they can get a grasp on what they're doing.
Powers quickly, handoff Jones, sweeping to the near side of the 30, looking for the sideline 35 and past the 40. First down and more to the 41-yard line. A pickup of a dozen, and finally forced out of bounds by Michael Castillo.
It looks like this running game is just give it to Jones right, Jones left sometimes, and let him pick where he needs to go to get the most yardage.
Jones quick. Here's Powers in the pistol. Now they'll move Jones off to the right shoulder. Take the handoff, fire to the far side where it's caught on the far hash, the 46 to the 47. That was Jack Barrentez again, his favorite target so far, to pick up a 6 yard. Powers again quickly in the gun, trips to the near side. Taking the snap, handing it off this time to Jared Taylor, the backup running back. And he takes it across midfield to the 49-yard line. Will be very close to the first down. He didn't get it, so it's at the 50 official. Sets up a 3rd and 1 from there. Powers in the gun, far side. Takes the snap, handoff Taylor. Taylor up the middle, first down and a little bit more. 47. Got 3 yards, only needed 1, and they'll move the chains.
You know, even with their backup running back in, they've ran the same play twice in a row with him, but they keep gaining yardage on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down when they need it.
Clock rolling, 10:42 and ticking. Powers takes the snap, hands it off Jones, sweeping to the near side. 45 looking for the sideline, the stiff arm, but he is brought down with that stiff arm at the 40-yard line. Ripping him down was Spencer Wright. It's still good for a pickup of 7 yards.
It's a good open field tackle there on C.J. Jones by Spencer Wright.
Huge chunks of offense by this Wildcat offense. They have it 2nd and 3 now at the 40. Ball on the near side, on the near hash. Powers adjusting the play at the line. Right shoulder as Jones trips to the far side. Fakes the handoff. Jones throws to the right side. It's dropped. Jack Barrentez, the intended receiver, they went in and out of the hands. Incomplete.
Barrentez catches that ball. That's yet again another 1st down, but I think he heard footsteps on that one. But that's a good hookup they've had tonight along with Jordan Johnson.
3rd down and 3. Might be too early to call it a must-stop for this Bobcat defense, but pretty close to it. Fake the handoff, keeping himself on the read as Powers. He gets it right up the middle past the 35-yard line, dragging tacklers down with him across the 30 and all the way to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 18 and a Cy Woods 1st down.
Excellent read there by Bryson Powers as he reads that end on their read option play, and he has a giant hole at his left there to get good yardage and pick up another 1st down.
Powers quickly, Jones up the middle. Jones might have gotten the nose of the football to the 25 before being hit down.
C.J. Jones, stop made by number 11, Jace Bobo.
Jace Bobo on the stop. They'll give him the 21. It's a pickup. Or 26 rather. It's a pickup of a yard.
2nd down at the Bobcat.
But yet again, even when Cy Fair is stopping them, they are still getting positive yardage on 1st and 2nd down.
2 receivers each side for Powers, who's looking over at the sideline with 9:15 and counting. In the 2nd quarter, Cy Woods leading Cy Fair 20-0. Play clock's now at 5 seconds. Coach Faith's going to take the timeout, their 2nd timeout of the 1st half. We'll step away as well. 9:06 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Cy Woods 20, Cy Fair nothing on Texan Live.
At Cavender's, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face. Working with my partner. 8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavenders, don't just wear it, live it.
9:06 left to play in the first half. Cy Woods leading Cy Fair 20-0. Fans, make sure you log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavenders Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. See who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavenders Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. 9:06 left to play. Bryson Powers takes it, fakes the handoff, will keep himself, tucks it and runs. Across the 20 to the 15 as he's hit from behind and brought down from behind by Jace Bobo. But he gets it, Powers does, to the 14-yard line, a pickup of a dozen, and another Wildcat first down.
Right, there's Bryson Powers looking on that read option play just to hold the linebackers and safeties enough to get that receiver behind the front line.
Powers in the gun, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, looks to run left, nowhere to run. He's hit, he stays at his feet, lunges forward, back to the 14, back to the original line of scrimmage. Heck of a job to lose nothing on the play. Spencer Wright hit him in the backfield initially. Gets credit for the tackle, but couldn't quite hang on to the loss that could have been.
Right, coming out of this timeout, Cy Fair looks like they understand what could happen being down 4 scores.
12th play of the drive as Powers hands it off, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and is dropped in the backfield for a sack. Kyle Allison getting into the pocket and bringing Powers down. See where they spot it. And back at the 16, it's only a loss of 2 yards, but it's good to get them out of schedule a little bit, out of their rhythm.
Right, good play there by Kyle Allison to bring down on the quarterback on the backside. Puts him in 3rd and long.
Wind starting to pick up here at the Berry Center. Going right to left, same direction that Cy Woods is driving. Pistol formation for Powers. Taking the snap, they'll run the option right side. Powers has nowhere to run. Again, Jace Bobo near the tackle. Got it back to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 1, but it's 4th down and 11. Let's see what head coach Trent Faith would like to do. They're going to send the field goal unit on. Luis Reyes running in.
As much as we've seen Bryson Powers run the ball tonight, I would not have mind seeing him go ahead and pitch that ball to C.J. Jones and see what he can do on the outside to the wide side of the field.
Ball will be teed up between the hash at the 22. Sets up a 32-yard field goal attempt by Luis Reyes, the right-footed kicker. Good snap, good hold, plenty of distance on the kick, and it is good. Luis Reyes drills it in from 32 yards out, and it extends the Wildcat lead to 23. Cy Woods 23, Cy Fair nothing on Texan Live.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
6:59 to play in the second quarter with Taylor Maddox. I'm Jeremy Branham. We're at the Berry Center in Cypress. A 32-yard field goal by Luis Reyes extends the Cy Woods lead to 23. We talk about this high-tempo, breakneck speed offense. They just went on a 14-play, 59-yard drive using up 5 minutes and 1 second off the clock. So they can play that game a little bit too if they want.
Yeah, they can, and although they did still put points on the board, you got to feel good in yourself that your defense can hold them without scoring a touchdown.
And it keeps a three-possession lead, as Reyes will just drive this one through the end zone for a touchback. Cy Fair will open up first drive of the second quarter at their own 25. Seeing Cy Fair on their last possession get into Cy Woods territory. The drive would stall after that. Coming out the Bobcats, Taylor Gray will start off in a shotgun with his team trailing by 23 and just 6:59 left to play in the second quarter. Like to get a score before intermission. Receiver to each side, and back to the left shoulder. Fake the handoff. Gray keeps it himself. Running left. Looks for the block. Gets the block. Across the 30 to the 35. Down to the 36. A pickup of 11. Good for the first down by Taylor Gray.
Right, I think Cy-Fair is taking a page out of Cy Wood's playbook right there and running a little bit of read option there off the left side. We'll see if they go back to their power I or stay in this shotgun set.
A good block on the left side. Austin Mikulis over in that direction. Taylor Gray was just following up the field. I formation with Gray under center now. Receiver to each side. Gray a couple of hard counts. Now takes the snap, turns, hands it off Wiggum. Wiggum makes one man miss, cuts it back outside towards the left hash and is tripped up just past the 40-yard line to the 41. Good gain of 5 yards and cuts the down distance half.
And as you mentioned, with Cy Woods taking almost 5 minutes or so off of that clock on their last drive and putting points on the board, with the clock continuing to tick and get under 6 minutes, this might be the last chance Cy-Fair has to score before the half.
Gray again in the I formation. This time they'll offset it with the fullback to the left side. A pair of receivers over to the near side with the ball on the far hash. Gray fakes the counter, will roll right. Gray looking to throw, fires it near side. It goes in and out of the hands of Sam Cole. Cole, if he reeled that one in, would have been near the first down marker. Went to his knee to try to make the catch and just hit him in the pads and popped right on out.
Just past their own 40-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd and 5, and although they do need a first down, I still think every play in the playbook is still open for them to get these 5 yards. That last catch by Sam Cole would have helped them out. But they still have a good shot at a first down to keep it going.
3rd down and 5. Clock stopped at 5:47 to play in the second quarter. Offset I, they move the motion man right to tight end. Play action, Gray rolling right now, rolls to the left side, nowhere to run, and he runs right into a brick wall. As there was about 3 or 4 Wildcats just waiting for Gray, and Gray ran right into them all.
Right, he was looking for a pass down the field again to his tight end Brock Wright, but had good coverage on him. And with that drive only taking off 30 or so seconds off the clock, if they can get a great stop here, they might have one more shot to put some points on the board before halftime.
Putting it in the hands of this Wildcat offense, though, who scored on each of their drives. Man is back to punt this one away, standing at his own 25. The return man, C.J. Jones, at his 10. He'll make the catch inside his 10-yard line, runs it over to the near side to the 15-20, looking for the sideline to the 25-30, cuts it towards the numbers to the 40, 45, and he gets tripped up near midfield. The tackle by the punter, Brayden Mann. Mann had the ankle. Jones a little bit off balance. Tripped up and brought down, but a great return of 41 yards to the Bobcat 49-yard line.
That big punt return by C.J. Jones was really set up by a good, clean block by Cody Eggleston that set the edge and allowed him to turn up the field and bring the ball out over midfield.
52-yard punt, but he outkicked the coverage. Return for 42. Bobbling the snap is Powers. He's going to lob it deep downfield, and it is in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Jordan Johnson. Powers was underthrew it a little bit as he was hit as he threw, but probably one Johnson would tell you he should have caught.
Right, that ball hit Johnson right in the hands. He had to slow down for it a little bit, but he was definitely behind the coverage, and if he was able to reel that one in, nobody was catching him.
2nd down and 10, Bobcat 49-yard line. With Cy Woods leading 23-0. They're going to the locker room with this lead. It's going to be daunting for Cy-Fair. 30-0, a little more daunting. Powers, quick pass, caught by Barrentez. The 45-40s, he makes a man miss. And is brought down from behind, falls forward to the 37-yard line. A pickup of a dozen, and a Cy Woods first down.
Gains down to the Bobcat 37-yard line.
I think they've gone to Johnson a lot more often.
Powers, the snap, handoff Jones. Jones finds a hole up the middle, cuts it back outside. A flag flies, 25-20, down the sideline to the 10-5, and he's into the end zone for the score. But a flag is down at the 35. Cy Woods is walking back to the line. Sounded like he said 55. That's Jonathan Lavin, the center.
Yeah, and as he makes that call, Jonathan Lavin looks over at the coaches and says, "No, I wouldn't hold him." But before that play, I had mentioned that Jordan Johnson looks to be their deep threat, and Barrentes looks to be more of a possession receiver that can get them first downs, and they can go to him to get a catch when they need a catch.
Cy Woods now facing a first down and 20. The Bobcat 47-yard line. 4:20 left to play in the second quarter. Cy Woods leading Cy-Fair 23-0 on this Thursday night action at the Berry Center. Handoff goes to Taylor on the draw. He's across the 40 and is tripped up and brought down past the 35-yard line to the 34. Pickup of 13 yards. They go quick with Powers. Powers, again the handoff, Taylor. Taylor sprints it right, cuts it back inside 30, and another flag flies. He's tackled down near the line of dirt, right near a first down to gain. There's a flag down. This looks like it's going against Cy Woods again. Give them credit for the 3 yards to the 31. The holding occurred at the 31, so it backed off 10 yards from there to the 41-yard line. So it's a loss of 7 overall, and loss of 7.
As we've mentioned before, the only thing stopping the Cy Woods offense is themselves with silly penalties.
Second down and 14 at the Cy-Fair 41. Handoff Taylor. Taylor up the middle, nowhere to run this time. He got a yard to the 40, but that is it. Greg Litton on the stop. Couple of other Bobcats coming on late as well. After the gain of a yard by Taylor. Third down and 13. The Cy-Fair 40-yard line. Clock under 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Powers in the shotgun with Taylor to the left shoulder. Moves over to the right shoulder. Taking the snap, looking to throw. The lefty has all day. Now he rolls out. He's going to launch this one deep, and it's caught inside the 15-yard line as Seth Despress making the catch. Seldom used Despress, only didn't have a catch coming into this game. And he takes it inside the 15 to the 13-yard line for a pickup of 27 yards and a first down. First and 10 for the Bobcat 13. Powers in the gun. Handoff Jones. He sweeps left. Jones the 10. Sheds off a tackler. Falling forward near the 5-yard line. Tackled from behind by Chris Perez, the senior. Pickup of 8 yards.
And on that big 3rd and 13 conversion, Powers was looking for his main target, Johnson, down the field, but was covered up and was able to scramble out to the left, keep his eyes downfield, and find an open receiver to pick up that key first down and keep this drive going.
Taking the snap, handoff Jones. Jones up the middle, nowhere to run. He got a yard to the 4. Shy of the first down. Clock under 2 minutes now in the second quarter.
Brings up third down.
Right, and even with that play being stopped short of the first down, clock keeps ticking.
Third down and inches at the 4. They run the option to the right side. Powers breaks a tackle, runs down the right hash, and he powers again into the end zone for a score. Bryson Powers broke a tackle, runs it right up the right hash, and scores from 4 yards out to extend the Cy Woods lead to 29 with the extra point to come.
Strong run there by Bryson Powers off the right side as he breaks a tackle and is able to put his head down and put 6 more points on the board for Cy Woods.
Luis Reyes on for the extra point. He had his last one blocked. This one just gets off, and it's good. Cy Woods is leading Cy-Fair 30-0. A minute 41 left to play in the second quarter. Back with the Cy Woods kick after these messages on Texan Live.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Minute 41 left to play in our second quarter. Alongside Taylor Maddox, Jeremy Branham. We're at the Berry Center in Cypress. It's been all Cy Woods tonight. They lead 30-0. Bryson Powers, 4-yard touchdown run, capping off that last touchdown drive of 9 plays, 49 yards. 2:06 off the clock. Fourth total touchdown for Powers, 2 through the air, 2 on the ground as Reyes gets set to kick this one away. Line drive kick out of the end zone. After the score, Cy Woods, they have their flag boys run the flags, the school logo, and then they have that 212 degree. You're onto that, Taylor. You know what that means.
I think it's boiling point of water.
Yeah. They go to the boiling point of water. It's one of their mantras, so to speak. Cy Fair's got the Bobcat fight, never die, BFND. We'll see how that holds up in the second half. And here right now, the minute 41 to play in the second quarter, trailing by 30. Bray will be in the I formation. Check that, it's a backup quarterback, Hayden Wisniewski. Fires over to the near side where it is caught. Across the 30-yard line to the 31 as he finds Sam Cole for the pickup of 6 yards.
Now you mentioned the backup quarterback Hayden Wisniewski is in. I didn't see anything that would take Taylor Gray out of the game.
They've played dual quarterbacks a little bit all year. Both Wisniewski's thrown 36 passes off the bench this season. He's the senior to Gray, the junior. They both have had a little bit of playing time. Wisniewski's the clear backup, but maybe the stronger thrower as he fires this one over the middle, and it's off the fingertips rather of Sam Cole, who's streaking up the middle of the field. Would have had plenty for the first down and more.
Right, that's Sam Cole's second drop tonight. This one proves to be very costly, as it would have pushed the ball further up the field and put him in a good scoring effort.
Minute 28 to play in the second quarter. Cy Fair has 2 timeouts left. Cy Woods has 1. Third down and 4 at their own 31 for the Bobcats. Wisniewski under center in the single back. Takes the snap. Play action as he rolls right. He has a man all alone down the middle of the field. Misses him, but finds Brock Wright across the 40 to the 44-yard line. That's good enough for the first down. I'll pick up a 13, but boy, he had a man, Jacoby Rogers, running down the middle of the field all alone.
Right, Jacoby Rogers was open, but it's hard to take your eyes off of Brock Wright. You can never go wrong throwing to Wright.
Pardon the pun. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. 30-0 lead for Cy Woods. Well, between Brock Wright and Bryson Powers, we got puns for days today. Here's Wisniewski. Again under center with a single back, play action. Drops back, looks to throw, is going to sling this one deep. And it is in and out of the hands of Sam Cole inside the 20-yard line. He had a step on his man, and Wisniewski hit him in stride.
I hate to keep counting, but that's 3 drops in this first half by Sam Cole. 2 of them on this drive, proven costly. That took 6 points right there off the board.
That's one Cole, so I get ready to use the oldest adage in the book, wishes he had back. As Wisniewski made the perfect throw to Cole, and Cole just couldn't hang on. He would have walked in for the score. Wisniewski this time to the shotgun, again the play action, looking to throw, gets a block on the outside, takes a hit as he throws it over the middle of the field, and it's off the hands of Stormy Salem. Wisniewski took a huge hit as he released that one.
You're right, that was Austin Greaves on the pressure from Cy Woods. Put his helmet right through the chest of Wisniewski as he let that ball go.
3rd and 10. Bobcats have the ball at their own 44. It's on the near hash. Subs coming in and out of the game. Wisniewski breaks the huddle. They'll come up to the line in an I formation. Offset I now as they move the fullback Facher over to the right side. Wisniewski to play action, looking to throw. Throws it deep down the middle of the field and overshoots his man Brock Wright. The line didn't hold up very well there. Wisniewski had some hands in his faces whenever he delivered it. He overshot Wright by a few yards.
Right as this drive started, I questioned that quarterback move and as to why Wisniewski was coming into the game, but it's clear he is the stronger passer, and they wanted to push the ball down the field with a little bit of time left on the clock. Costly drops stalled that drive for him.
C.J. Jones, we saw his ability to return kicks, a dangerous return man. He'll stand near his 10, standing at his own 30. It's Braden Mann, best kickers in the area. This was a spiraling kick, not as high. Jones will let it bounce and takes it on a dangerous hop at his own 5, runs it to the outside, and he's hit hard near his 10-yard line. Didn't have much room to run that time. And this drive will start for Cy Woods at their own 10-yard line with 48 seconds to play in the half, leading 30-0.
And on that punt, you don't ever want to take the ball out of C.J. Jones's hands, but with the way that ball bounced forward and their starting position on the 10-yard line, he could have let that one roll clearly into the end zone, and they could have started off 10 yards further up the field.
With his bad field position, or you might see Cy Woods play this a little conservatively, and they will come out in the kneeling formation. Cy Fair has 2 timeouts left, so really can't do much about it. Cy Woods will put it on a knee. And there's a 4-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. Cy Woods will have to snap it at least one more time. But you don't want to snap it too quickly because then Cy Fair can use that first 2 timeouts left.
Exactly, and as this clock winds down, as we look across the field, these fans for Cy Fair and their team, they all look a little depleted and shell-shocked as to what they've seen this first half.
I'm a little shocked myself. Cy Fair, the 5-1 record in district play. Cy Woods, a 3-3 record in district play. And usually these 2 teams are very closely in terms of a competition point of view. Put it down to the knee, and that'll do it for our opening half. 24 minutes are in the books. Trent Faith told me earlier in the week that this team's fighting for their playoff lives. Just played 24 minutes like they were fighting for their playoff lives. They lead Cy Fair big at the half. It's 30-0. Time now for our Panera halftime show.
At Panera, we decided a long time ago to avoid the easy road and switch to antibiotic-free chicken. That decision set a lot of things in motion. So now it's not just chickens raised this way. It's more ingredients you can trust. Which has taught us a lesson. Sometimes, what you think is the harder road turns out to be the only one worth being on. Panera Bread. Live consciously. Eat deliciously.